Hey everyone, well it's finally here. The Racing Studios 2023 Formula Hybrid has been released yesterday, and today I'm going to be taking a quick look around it and a drive, and I can tell you it's absolutely fantastic. Not only that, but in this video there's 9 huge mods in total. That's tracks and cars, and all of these you should be adding to your collection. The Formula Hybrid of course is a paid mod, but everything else today is completely free. Do remember to check out the rest of the channel, so much more sim racing on there, and do check out our partner simrace247.com for all the latest motorsport news. So the wait is finally over, and let's take a look at this awesome car. So this is the brand new Formula Hybrid 2023. Now this is their most advanced mod ever. It came out yesterday. It's based on the 2023 Formula 1 season, a full custom design, 996 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. This has got a really detailed advanced physics engine as well. It sounds gorgeous, and of course with the advanced physics engine it does work with extended physics on CSP, so you'll see this racing around in the wet with the rain tyres on. Looks really good. This does also feature the Gomez Hyper P1 steering wheel. I think that's the first in any racing game. When you download this you get 2 cars, you get obviously the amazing sounds on there, the advanced extended physics, 22 skins, and this is version 1. It weighs in at 532 megabytes, and it cost me about £4 to download, so get it while it's new now. There is an offer on, so let's take a look at it in action. Just as we do that, do check out the link in the description of this video. As the video is released, there is 3 days to go for you to take part in the raffle giveaway for my signed 3080 RTX video card. It's really easy to enter, and you'll be supporting the channel, so do click on the link, follow the instructions on there if you do want to take part. Throughout all this footage I am using the latest version of CSP Preview 1.80 version 218. The AI really behaves itself with this car, so very impressed with it. And also for all of the footage here I am using the latest version of Pure 1.65 and Pure Candy as a PP filter. Do also remember, if you do want the rain tyres on the AI, you do have to click extended physics, and I've got a couple of videos on how to do that. In fact, my latest CSP video does show you on the tips and tricks on how to get the best out of the latest version of CSP Preview. If you do want any guides or tutorials on CSP, Sol or Pure, do check out on the channel. Well, that is a pretty awesome car, but we've got another car that is incredibly quick. So we're going to jump onto this, which is the Aerial Atom Mugen from 2011. This is by 101 Creative. So we are back at the Surspats Gaming test track. Now this is actually a special car. There's only 10 of them being made by Aerial. This has got 270 brake horsepower, 550 kilograms it weighs. So that gives it a 0 to 60 time of 2.9 seconds. And the reason this car is so quick is what it's powered by, as well as the power to weight ratio. So this is powered by a Mugen tuned Type R engine. So obviously you go over 6,000 RPM and you get all that second VTEC piece coming in. Really cool car, so do check that out. That's by 101 Creative and completely free. Next up we have a track. And this is one I've been keeping an eye on, and it has got a new update, so it's definitely worth showing on here. I did feature this, it seems like about 7 or 8 months ago. This is Grindelwald by Kuwaku 17. So this is a Gran Turismo 2 track that's been lovingly recreated. 2.2 miles long at 25 pits. This is now at version 0.75. It's looking a lot more polished. It's had many updates. I'm not really going to go through them in this video, so do check the race department page when you jump on there, and let's take a look at this track in action. And we're going to use a Gran Turismo car. Actually this is a pace car that I covered from a couple of weeks ago, so do check the latest videos if you do want to grab this car too. This downhill section is something that all of us playing Gran Turismo in the past loved, so do grab this for Assetto Corsa. And as for all the modders covered in today's videos, do give them a thank you or support them any way you can when you drop on their pages. Next up we have another car, and this is another Gran Turismo themed car. So this is the Mazda MX5 right-hand drive by Macedo STI. This is actually based on the standard Kunos model, so it's 181 brake horsepower, 130 miles an hour, and 0 to 60 6.6 seconds. But this has had some changes on it, so the front lip has been changed, the tail lights and the boot spoiler is different. There's also a left-hand drive version of this as well on Macedo's Patreon page. This is again another completely free mod. I thought I'd show it just quickly because definitely there'll be people out there that want to see that. Next up we have a brand new modder to my channel, and this is Casual Flex. And Casual has many cars on his Patreon site. This is a free one today, and this is the Mustang Terminator Drag Cobra. Now this is 622 brake horsepower, 828 newton meters of torque. It will do 200 miles an hour. This is the 2004 Drag Cobra. It's at version 2. It sounds incredible, as many of these cars from the modder actually have custom sound mods on them, so I'm not really doing this one much justice by showing it on the Surspats Gaming test track, but I am going to do a showcase of this modder in the future so you can see all the different cars it's actually got, and I will show you more of these actually driving. So this is a great introduction. Do drop on his Patreon site. Again, all the links are in the description as they are normally in my videos, in order that they appear in the video. Next up we have another track, and this one's by Shin 956. This is the Road 1 International, which is a converted fantasy track now on Assetto Corsa. Now in typical fashion, this is converted really well. It drives great. There's lots of things to see around this track, and the best thing about it is it's got a very interesting layout that you'll see when you actually drive it. So this is again another free mod, another conversion from Shin 956. Next up we're going to go back in time a bit and have a look at some vintage racing cars. Now this is the 1968 Daihatsu P5 by Historic Sim Studios. Again, the link is in the description. This is another free mod, and this is a really interesting mod because many people would not think Daihatsu were racing in the 60s, but they were, and this P series was their race car series. Now this was actually racing before Toyota took them over and scrapped that, and it became part of Toyota. So this is 138 brake horsepower. It is mid-engined. It only weighs 510 kilograms though, so that's 270 brake horsepower per ton. So this would be in a pretty lively car. Let's take a look at it around the Road 1 International track. Next up we're going back up to date to a car from 2023, and this is at Grindelwald again, and this is the Nissan 400Z by B. Gilly and MNBA. I just love that downward section, that twisted downward section on this track. Do check this track out. The Nissan 400Z then, this is the next iteration of Nissan Z series. 398 brake horsepower, 191 miles an hour, and 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. This car comes with 9 skins in the game, as you can see, those CSP extra buttons opening up the doors, the boot and the bonnet. If we take a look under the engine, we can see there's a normal set of detailed engine parts in there, as there is with lots of MNBA mods. The 400Z comes with lots of different things on the mods, including Android Auto, adaptive brake lights, it's range CSP ready, and it's got a full damage model, and I think more cars on Assetto Corsa need that kind of damage model. There's lots more on there as well, so when you drop on the site to download this is a free mod again. Do check out all the changelog on this and exactly what this car has got. This is a great car to add to your collection, but of course these are all filling your hard drive up. And recently on my community pages I did do a vote on how many mods people had installed, and there were some huge numbers, but it's really interesting to see how many mods people have got installed. So do check out my community pages, it's updated at least a couple of times a week, and there's some great voting that goes on there as well, and lots of information about the channel. Okay, we're on to our last mod today, and it's going back in time again. This is the Estonia 18 by Zurich 1984. So when you download this from Race Department, you actually get two cars, the 18 and the 18M. Now this is a series of race cars that started being produced in 1972. This later 18M has the larger engine in it, 108 brake horsepower, weighs 490 kilograms though, so 0 to 60 is in 4 seconds. This is a very quick car, back in those days especially. We are going to take a look at this car in action, but what I did like about it when I was driving is how easy it is to drive, and again all of that great open wheel close racing. So that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching and all the continued support on the channel. Do remember to check out the giveaway. There's 3 more days to go. You can win my RTX 3080 card and I will deliver it anywhere in the world. Just follow the instructions on the link, and you are supporting the channel as well. I appreciate all your support. Do also check out the rest of the channel if you want more sim racing guides or tutorials. Lots on there for Assetto Corsa. And finally, if you do like the video, giving it a thumbs up really helps me out with YouTube. And also leave a comment and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much and see you soon, guys.